Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1-2 now. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. The 1-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Popped him up. Sano waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
At the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter, I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. We are still scoreless. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Gregory Polanco is on deck. Full count still. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 4 for 13. Bell on at first. Nobody out. One and 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. all of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Now batting, Logan Morrison. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And the pitch on 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's Miguel Sano. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Archer stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A bouncer up the middle, played on the backhand, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, Adam Frazier, and a double steal try here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, pulled toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Bell.
Ready now, Josh Bell. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting,
Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Twins nothing. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
batting eighth, center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Jake Cave. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Forsythe aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer in the air out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Archer comes set on his way with the 3-2, fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back to Target Field right after this. So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Left side. Sano comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, designated hitter, Jordan Luplow.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jordan Luplow. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Miguel Sano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Forsythe on to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Corey Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. No hits to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. There's ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Gregory Polanco, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard on the ground to short. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave them loaded. They still lead it 2-1. The next twin up, Max Kepler, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Marte going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. To 2-2 now. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled off. Kepler stands at second with no outs. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, number 60.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. A winning run at first with nobody out. Here it comes, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Jason Castro. Oh, now here's a line drive. That's going to get down. He comes through. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Minnesota used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jose Barrios gets the W on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 4 hits.